And I can tell you from experience, he's turned things around in our company. He has improved our impact in the area 100-fold. Hi, I'm Pete with Logan's Landscaping. We do hardscape, landscape, and maintenance. We're located in E-Town, Pennsylvania. We service the Harrisburg, Lancaster, Mechanicsburg area. Before starting our marketing journey with lawn and landscaping, we were a Angi's and HomeAdvisor contractor. 90% of our leads were coming from Angi's or HomeAdvisor, but we were competing with 3 or 4 other contractors that were from the same platform. And then on top of it, we were dealing with a whole lot of low quality leads. We're chasing to be the first one to contact, the first one to quote, the first one to get the job, first one to the bottom of the totem pole on pricing. When we talked with Matt, he seemed to have the answers. We gave it a try and we couldn't be happier. We're getting good, solid leads from people that are just looking for our services in our areas. Working with Matt and his team has been great. The level of communication between his team and us has been great. Every step of the way, any tweak, any change, any comment, any question we had was answered quickly and clearly. The work they did on the website was amazing. They transformed our very simplistic, underwhelming website to a professional looking, informative and well working website. People are calling nonstop just based off of seeing our Google ad and following our website. Before we pulled the trigger and went with lawn and land, we were skeptical on the value that we would get in return, especially with the amount of competitors that are out there, and any Joe Schmo down the street seems to be a marketing genius now. It's very difficult to determine who to go with. My experience with lawn and land marketing has been amazing. So the best thing I would do and the best advice I could give is go with somebody like Matt, who has the reputation and the street credibility that he has turned things around. And I can tell you from experience, he's turned things around in our company. He has improved our impact in the area 100-fold. I would say every dollar that we put in, we're recouping more than 3 times the investment. The value is great. Just having the person there to call or email and say, hey, we got this offer for door hangers. What do you think? We got this offer to do commercials. What do you think? And your guys' knowledge of the industry and what works and what doesn't work. Right there, you saved us a whole lot of money simply because we were gonna do TV commercials and we were gonna sink a whole bunch of money into it. And what you brought to the table as far as your experience with it and some of the data that you brought forth really saved us from spending tens of thousands of dollars on a marketing campaign that probably wouldn't have returned to the money that they had us invest. So at the end of the day, the value has been tenfold, not just from what we invest and see in return, with clients finding us and onboarding more jobs, but also just the knowledge and the safety net of being able to call or email Matt or one of his crews and being like, hey, what do you think about this?